Okay, a trickier problem to explain today. I'll see if how I get on, if I manage to make it clearer for you. A barrel contains 46 litres of water. A bucket contains 10 litres of water. An equal amount of water is poured into the barrel and the bucket. The ratio of the amount of water in the barrel to the amount of water in the bucket is now 5:2. And the question we're asked is how much water was poured into the barrel. Okay. With problems like this, we usually have to decide whether to start at the beginning and work forwards or start at the end and work backwards. And we're also attracted in bar models to anything where we have fractions, ratios, multiples, that sort of thing. So it makes it quite obvious that we need to start here. And I'm going to be drawing a block for the barrel and for the bucket. So barrel and bucket. And I'll start off by drawing something for the bucket. And what I want to do is to draw two sets of something, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a block, okay? And that represents half of the original amount. It'll become clearer in a moment. This represents half of what was added. And then I'm going to draw another block which is the same as this block, all right, which is the other half of the original amount, and then I have another bit, the other half of what was added. Okay, so this bit equals this bit, and these two are the same. All right, and these represent the original amount, which was 10 litres. All right, so those added are 10, okay, which means that each of these must be 5. Okay, does that make sense? And these two, this is together, are what was added to the bucket. Okay, I hope you're with me so far. So if I've got 2 of these for the bucket, 2 of these sets, I need 5 of them for the barrel. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now don't worry about the size of the added bits relative to the blocks. Yes, so the size of these relative to this doesn't matter. I know that they're added. So this amount may end up being larger than this. It doesn't matter. I know what this represents. Okay. Now, if this is worth 5, and that makes sense that that's worth 5, doesn't it? Then these must also be worth 5. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Now, what do we know? These two were added. They weren't there at the beginning, okay? And we know that the same amount that was added to the barrel as to the bucket. So these two were also the added bits, okay? So we could say that that was added, okay? And these two were added, okay? They weren't there at the beginning. So what was there at the beginning? Well, what was there at the beginning was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, okay, plus 3 of these blocks here, which are the same size as each other. All right, so all of these plus that one must equal to 46. So if we do 46 subtract 25, okay, we get 21. All right, which means that now we know that these are 5, 10, 15, 25. We know the value of these. That means that this difference must be split between these 3 blocks here. Okay, so and 21 divided by 3 gives us 7. So I now know that each of these is worth 7. Okay, those two as well, that's 7. They're all 7. Okay, so, and let's check then, what have we got here? So we've got, well, that means that I think that 7 times 2, or 14, so we've got 7 times 2 equals 14. I believe that that is what was added to each, the barrel and the bucket. So plus 14 plus 14. And let's just check that then. Okay, so we've got 46, okay, plus 14. What does that give us? So 46 plus 14 gives us 60, okay. And originally we had 10, all right, plus 14 gives us 24. Okay, so we'll just check. And then we've got, so 60, if we divide that by 12, that gives us 5. And 24 divided by 12 gives us 2. Okay, so we've double checked, and yes, I think we've got it there. So how much water was poured into the barrel? 14 litres. I hope that helps.